So in this video, we have a single mother who's not looking for a guy just to, take her out and do things with, right? What she's looking for is a man, right? A masculine man, a man that's going to do masculine things, okay? So let's hear what she got to say, and then I'll share my thoughts.
So, I'm a single mom, and been married, dated, and I have a gentleman who I've known for a while, who's pursued me for a while, and I just haven't been interested because I haven't, not really wanting to date. And
I don't know. Is it me or she looks like she dead inside? Like her soul is gone. Like she just she's done. Like she just got nothing but emptiness inside of her. I don't know. That's the feeling I get when I watch her. The way she's talking, it's just like she's done. Like it's dead inside. I don't know. But let's let her continue.
I told him. Well, he called me and he's like, "Don't be upset. I just need to ask you something." I'm like, "Okay." So he's like, "Why aren't you interested in me? Like, my finances are good. I've been liking you for a while. And I've been pursuing you for a while. Why aren't you giving me a chance?" And I told him, I said, "I don't know. I just haven't been wanting to start looking into that or dating or anything. But, like, I'm a single mom. Like, there's certain things that I, like, to impress me. There's certain things that, like, I want, you to try to do. Like, I'm not about going to have dinner or go watch a comedy show or nothing like that. I really just want someone to just come and be like, "Hey, let me mow your lawn. Let me clean out your backyard. Let me help out with the manly things, because I know you don't have a man in this house helping you out in that."
So basically, she looking for a husband, right? That's basic. So she wants a husband, something that she had, right? But for some reason, for one reason or another, she's divorced. I'm assuming, we all can guess, probably she initiated for whatever reason, we don't know. But she's looking for a guy that's going to do masculine things, that's going to do things around the house. Now, last time I checked, I don't know any guy that's going to meet a woman that has children, who's older, and once they start dating, like, "Hey, you know what? I know you're a single mother and all, but instead of taking you out, why don't I just take out the trash? How about I mow your lawn?" I don't know any guy, any guy that has self-respect for themselves, that's going to do that, right? And the one thing I learned about life is, like, life is about leverage, right? Whether it's in business, relationship, life has a lot to do with leverage, right? And you look at the WNBA, right? You got a lot of the WNBA. They're out here talking about, they're wearing shirts talking about pay us what we owe. Last time I checked, you guys are losing money. So basically, you owe the WNBA, okay? But they're talking about pay us what we owe, or we're going to sit out, as if anyone's going to miss them, okay? The reason why is because they don't have leverage. You don't make them money. You don't make them money like the MLB, NBA, NFL, where these players are the product. They are making the businesses billions of dollars, so they can go into a negotiation and say, "Yes, we deserve X, Y, and Z," and then negotiation happen, right? Because look at, man, that's a lot of money to be made. There's no point in not striking when everybody can get a piece of that pie. But the WNBA, there's no leverage, and this is the same thing when it comes to relationships. If you're a guy that is making good money, all right, has a lot going for themselves, high status, then you're going to have a lot of women pursuing you. Therefore, you have the leverage, because you can pick whatever woman that you want, and they're gonna have to exactly for them to get be a part of your roster. They're gonna have to do certain things, right? Because why? Because that person has leverage. There's multiple women that wants that one guy, and the same thing for a woman. If you are a young, gorgeous woman, right, no kids, then you have leverage to pick the type of guy that you want, all right? But if you're an older woman that has children, you don't really have leverage. You can't just say, "Hey, I need XYZ. Now, look, you could want those things, right? I'm not saying that you don't have the right to want those things. Of course you do. But how many guys do you think are going to be willing to say, all right, yes, I'll do those things for you? Why? Because you don't really have leverage. You don't. You're going to have to find a guy that have got nothing going for themselves. That's not got no access to women, and that is just that's doing nothing, right? And they have a scarcity mindset, and you're the person. And if they can get you by mowing your lawn and doing whatnot, then that's what they're gonna do. But we know more than likely the guy that she wants is not gonna do that. You have no leverage with the guy that you want, because more than likely that person has multiple options, and you're not gonna be one of those options outside of sex, right? So it's like, for her to be making those kind of demands, like, it's kind of crazy. And not only that, but for the guy, right? Just for advice for the guy, right? And for a lot of guys, she's clearly just not that into him, right? If you ever dealt with a girl that's into you, that really likes you, man, they will walk on fire for you, right? We all know that. Like, if you had a girl that really liked you, they're willing to do a lot of things for you. They're willing to cook for you. They're willing to buy things for you. They're excited to see you. You text them, they text you right back. You can feel that excitement when they talk to you, as opposed to a girl that, if you've ever dealt with one that wasn't that interested, you could tell, like, text take long. You text her, it takes long to text you back. She don't really care, like, if you want to hang out or not. She just, when she sees you, she's not really excited. Her eyes ain't glowing when she looks at you, and you can sense that. And then when I'm looking at her, energy is already low anyway. She looked empty inside, and the way she's talking about this dude, she clearly just doesn't seem that into this guy, and that's okay. Like, it's cool like that. Like, not everybody's gonna be super excited about the person that they're talking to, but for a lot of guys, if a woman's asking you to to get with her, you gotta mow their lawn, you gotta take out their trash. Like, who the hell you think you are? Like no. If she was really interested in the guy, there's no way she's going to ask that person to do all that. She's not. She's just no way. If she's really into a guy, she see a guy that she really like, she know damn well she can't be like, hey, if you want to date, you gotta do XYZ for me. She's not gonna do it, because she's super into that guy. Right, that guy's gonna be able to be like, hey, like, I'm not gonna do any of those things, and if you're not interested, and I'm gonna just go to the next one, because that person has leverage, right? And she's super excited, as opposed to the guy that's just like, that has nothing going for him. She can make that demand to that person that she's not interested in, right? Because if he leaves, like, she doesn't care. All right, so it's like, for a woman to be like, you gotta do XYZ. It's just like, look, man. You got to understand where we're coming from. You got to look at, if you're going to go find somebody that, that you're interested in, like, if you're going to go this route, you're going to have to find somebody that probably has children, or it's going to be a guy that, you're probably not that interested in. Okay. And I'm sure that guy will be more willing to do these things for you. But the guy that you want, the one that you're really attracted to and want really bad, there's no way he's going to be doing all that. So to make all those demands, and my thing is just like this, right? It's like you had your husband, like you had a husband that would do all these things, right? The father of your child, he would do all these things for you, and for whatever reason, he's no longer, you guys are not together anymore. But you can't then think, the next guy that you meet, all right, is going to do more than what the guy previously would have done. That's not the way it works. You don't have that leverage. Right, so you're gonna have to find something. You're gonna have to take what you can get, being a single mother who's much older. That's just the way it is. It's just, like I said, man, this life is about leverage. Like, what kind of leverage do you have? If I come in here with no money, nothing going for myself, and then go to a girl and start making demands, she gonna look at me like I'm stupid. Like, who the hell are you? Like, what are you doing? You do nothing for me. All right. As opposed to if I was this guy that had high status and made a lot of money, there's not many guys that have that. So that's where it comes from. Those are my thoughts. Interested to hear what you guys say. Make sure you leave a comment down below, hit the like button, share, and if you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe. So you guys take care. Have a good one. Later.